It's Yu-Gi-Oh time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the Pop-Up Parade Summon Skull in the L size. So he's bigger, better, and one of my favorite monsters. One of my favorite early Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. The Summon Skull was not the ace monster, but one of the very strong competitors in Little Yugi's or Yami Yugi's deck. Early on, just decided not to use them pretty much anymore after the after Battle City. I think Little Yugi maybe still used them in the final duel, but I'm not sure about it. But still, to me, I've always been a big fan of skulls, fiends, and demons, so obviously this all comes together very nicely in this design. So that was a no-brainer just for me to get this figure, and I'm happy that we're getting a big Summon Skull figure. So without further ado, let's have a look at the man himself. But before we continue, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment which early Yu-Gi-Oh monster is your favorite. Let's talk about vanilla monsters, monsters that don't have an effect, monsters that you might have liked because they were powerful, or they were presented cool in the show, or they just had a banging design. Let me know down in the comments once again. But let's have a look at the figure. He stands at about a little over 19.5 centimeters to the top of his head. And if we're going to the top of the wings, that would be close to 22 centimeters, 40 inches. We have 7.8 inches and probably like 8.7 to the top of the wings. I didn't count the base, which is like half an inch, 1.23 centimeters. And by the way, yeah, if you're wondering, you cannot really display him without the base, unless you have like an alternative. But you do have the packs on the feet and not in the base, so that's always like a weird choice and kind of limiting.
Oh yeah, and by the way, size comparisons. Here's Jalter, the SH Figure Arts, Son Goku, Figma, Yugi Muto, the Dark Side of Dimensions, Vulcan Lock, Dark Magician, from the same lineup, Yugi Muto, and Darkseid.
What's not limiting is the sexiness and the sex appeal of this guy. I know, he's the boss. He's the boss. First and foremost, I want to have a look at the face sculpt and really zoom in a little bit deeper to show you the beautiful dry brushing. I think that's one of the aspects that really elevates this figure, because it makes him all the more menacing looking, and he's supposed to be a skull. The name is Summon Skull. I love the green eyes in like this sea of gray and black, and then you have all the muscle work in his giant neck. And let me spin him around. He has some more detail on the back, the spine that goes down his back, and then there's some claws also in there. I haven't really seen that. And we have these huge wings, nice and sturdy, also with some more dry brushing going throughout it, not too much. Once again, keeps it in the style of the rest of the figure. Have these big shoulder pads and down to the muscles with the huge claws sticking out, and those are glossy, as you can tell. Once again, another layer of paint that really sticks out. I don't care too much for the glossy claws though, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, just the proportions also, they capture it beautifully. He does look freaking buff. Has like a little bit more of a narrow torso, but then this big freaking chest with some more bones on there. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Down to the thighs with some more darker bones covering it. Let me go to the back. Well, we don't have a butt. He doesn't have a butt, unfortunately. But yeah, moving down to his big feet with some more shiny claws on there. And some more bones. And the knee pads, with somewhat of a symbol on there, really lines up with the color of his, the big purple of all his muscles. And that's what I like about it. It's so simplistic, but it works. In the entire figure, you only have like purple, white, and the green eyes, like I'm saying. That's why they stick out even more. And the pose is very simple, but it is menacing. I don't really need anything else. Maybe like a yelling one or whatnot, but I just, you know, he's cool just standing there. Final thoughts. This figure is really everything it needs to be. It captures the look from the card, from the show, elevates it with a beautiful paint job. And you can't argue over the fact that they kept it simple with the pose, but I like it. And everything just looks freaking nice. Again, the one thing I'm not really too sure about is like the glossy claws. I don't think it needed to be like that, but on the flip side, it's not a deal breaker by any shape of the imagination. So I love this figure. I love the bigger size, pairs well with, you know, some Yu-Gi-Oh characters from like Figma or Vulcan Log or whatever. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I just like, I love Summon Skull so much, and I think this figure really delivers. And I hope down the line we might get some SH Monsters, or maybe Vulcan Log takes a shot. Whatever. I like the boy, and I hope he gets some more love, but as of right now, this is definitely something for Summon Skull fans. So go out and get yourself one. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever it is Summon Skull wants.